Hello everyone, my name is Amon Rapp. I'm an associate professor at the University of Torino in Italy. And in the next 10 minutes, I will present a qualitative study that we conducted together with Tim on how people may collaborate with a text-based chatbot. The main question that drove our research was, how do people collaborate with a text-based chatbot in a conversation? To answer this question, I will first explain why investigating collaboration is important in this domain and illustrate some previous research on collaboration with chatbots. Then, I will outline the method we used and the main findings that emerged from the analysis of real-world human chatbot conversations. Finally, I will point out some design implications of the study. Studying collaboration in human chatbot interactions is important because it may favor mutual understanding, reduce the burden of performing a task, and increase the perceived quality of the information exchange. Previous research has highlighted that unique human-machine cooperative dynamics can occur depending on the context of use of the machine, the objectives of the agents involved in the task, and the kind of technology employed. Therefore, chatbot technology might entail unique cooperative behaviors that might be worthy of being explored. However, most previous ACI studies on chatbots do not directly address the theme of collaboration, rather focusing on the repair behavior that people perform in response to a communication breakdown. Moreover, most chatbot research is grounded either on users' reports about their conversation with the agent, which may not reflect what happened during the interaction, or on experiments in which people are not pursuing their own situated goals. Therefore, we explored how users collaborate with a task-focused chatbot in the customer care domain by analyzing real-world human chatbot interactions. The focus on collaboration allowed us to capture not only strategies that are implemented in response to the chatbot's misunderstandings, but also those that are performed simply to work together with the agent. The chatbot that we analyzed is named Angie. It is not designed to engage people in small talk or to develop a relationship with the user, and its goal is to solve specific commercial and technical problems with the services provided by one of the biggest telecommunication companies in Italy, that is TIM. Users can, for example, activate, deactivate, or know the details of a promotion or a service and ask for clarification of charges. We used grounded theory for analyzing more than 12,000 of human chatbot conversation exchanges, analyzing conversations as if they were data coming from qualitative interviews. The data were collected on the 28th of September 2019. We first cleaned the data by manually filtering out conversations, where the user only greeted the chatbot and immediately abandoned the interaction without making any request. Then we selected 3 time slots to be included in the sample. For these time slots, we analyzed the entire conversations for a total of 1,060 conversations. We used open, Excel, and selected codes according to the grounded theory to analyze the data. First, we analyzed the corpus at the single exchange level. Then, we reanalyzed the data at the conversational level. And now we can present the main findings of this study. We found 2 aspects of collaboration. The first one is behavioral collaboration, which consists in shaping the user's behavior to adhere to the chatbot's requests or to make the conversation non-confrontational. The second aspect is conversational collaboration and consists in adapting the user's conversational style to the chatbot's abilities of understanding. These aspects of collaboration point to a variety of specific strategies that users employ during the interaction. Behavioral strategies focus on the user's behavior or behavioral disposition maintained during the conversation. We identified 2 behavioral strategies. The first one is commitment, when the user cooperates with the chatbot by performing the behavior that the agent expects from them. The second one is politeness, when the user has a behavioral disposition to engage consistently in a polite behavior, avoiding negative behaviors. On the right side of the slide, you can find an example of commitment where the user adheres to one of the options proposed by the agent, and of politeness, where the user is polite with the chatbot even if it is not necessary. Conversational strategies instead focus on the user's conversational style. We identified 7 different conversational strategies, spanning from the abstraction of the content of the message to the correction of grammatical errors and typos. On the right side of the slide, you can find 2 examples of conversational strategies. The first one refers to simplification, where the user reduces the syntactical complexity of the sentences and adopts a common style language. The second one relates to complexification, where the user adds more structure to the sentence, like the verb and some details. Finally, we found that how users collaborate with the chatbot during the interaction is often non-static. Often, collaboration undergoes evolution dynamics, from less cooperation to more cooperation, or devolution dynamics, from more cooperation to less cooperation. On the right side of the slide, you can find an example of evolution, where the user progressively simplifies the language used in the conversation, and of devolution, where the user first collaborates with the chatbot and then, as the interaction progresses, loses the willingness of cooperating with it. As a final point, we can outline 3 different design implications emerging from the study findings. The first one is the need to create a comfortable conversational environment, making the chatbot polite and friendly, as one interlocutor manners can potentially reduce the other interlocutor's feeling of frustration and encourage them to utilize politeness as well. The second one is the need to correctly direct the user towards the most useful kind of collaboration at the specific point of the interaction. And the last one is the need for the chatbot to avoid repeating the same sentences, but always build on what the user has immediately done or said before, highlighting progress and opportunities for advancing the interaction. So, thank you for your attention, and here you can find the reference of the article and my contact at the bottom of the slide. Thank you again.